Screencast, I'm going to walk through how to grade the angle block assignment. First thing I want to look at is the rubric. On the rubric, we have the different criteria on the left side and the point value on the right side. The rubric is pretty self-explanatory, but I'm just going to go ahead and walk through it. For each item, you're going to rank it whether it's correct, close, off, way off, or you just have no idea what they were trying to do, or for the features, whether they're all there, mostly there, half there, few there, or not there at all. In each of the views, you are looking for the visible features, the hidden features, and whether or not the features are correctly located. Also, you'll notice at the end that we have the appropriate use of center lines. This is only applicable if there is a circle or arc in the part. If not, then they will just receive all 3 points, even though the center line is not used. So first I want to show you a bad example. In this example, the student shows absolutely no sign of grasping the concepts. There are no different views here. The student has just drawn an isometric. The scale is incorrect, partially because we can't really tell what the scale is, and partially because the purpose of the scale is so that you don't have to label the dimensions, but as you can see, the student went through and labeled all the dimensions. The drawing itself is very sloppy. There are no front views, side views, top views for us to even go through this part of the rubric on. So ultimately, if you receive something that looks like this, you know that the student did not gain anything from the lesson that covered what this assignment was on, and you need to make sure that you contact them and make sure that they are grasping the concepts. In this next example, the student did not put any hidden lines on the drawings. There should be hidden lines here and here, and there are none present. Also, some of the visible features, like right here, are not present. The other thing is again, this drawing is kind of sloppy. There are some erase marks that are not completely erased, and this may be amplified simply because of the scanning, but ideally, we want to not be able to see these. Lastly, to our good example, the first thing I'm sure you will notice is that this drawing is very neat. The drawing was made with a straight edge, so everything is nice and neat. The drawings are labeled top, front, right. They are aligned correctly. Hidden lines are on here correctly. All the visible features are on here, and it is drawn to scale. Now, regardless of whether it's a good drawing, a bad drawing, or an okay drawing, when you take off points anywhere, you want to make sure that you explain to the student why you took off points. So if you took off 2 points here, make sure that in the comments that you tell the student why you took off those 2 points. And this is how you grade the angle block drawing.